Welcome to the podcast, No Horsing Around family. Zach Boyd, one half of the No Horsing Around hosting crew. My cohort Steven is off, enjoying his weekend. I thought I'd jump on here. Some crazy news. Tom Brady retires from the NFL. Well, not so much. Wait. Conflicting reports coming out as we're reporting this podcast live on a Saturday afternoon here in Indianapolis, and says he's not even close to making a decision on retirement. That'll be interesting. Tom Brady's got to do it the total Tom Brady way. Kind of weird that, as strategic as Tom has been his whole career, that he wouldn't be out the forefront of this and he wouldn't have been the first person to kind of say this, on his own and control the narrative. I'd like to know what you guys think. Is he retiring? Is he not retiring? Fake news? Good news? Will he be back? This is a Colts podcast. We're not going to sit here and spend the whole time talking about Tom Brady, but Tom Brady does affect the way that we the way that this all season goes in the narrative. That'd be another place that opened up that would need a quarterback, a possible trade destination for Carson Wentz. We all know kind of there's a little bit of lines are kind of drawn together with Bruce and Carson Wentz. He did like him coming out of college. Not to say that's going to happen. It's going to be a wild offseason. You've got Russell Wilson, you've got Aaron Rodgers, you've got Derek Carr, you've got, Carson Wentz, you've got Jimmy G, you've got Tom Brady, and so many others. What if they all just stayed in the same place, man? Like, what if they all just literally landed back in the same exact place? How crazy would that be? I don't think that'll happen. I think actually when it's all said and done, I think the two big fish anyways, Rodgers, Wilson's, I think they stay Seattle and down there in Green Bay. I just think that Rodgers is posturing to get what he wants down there in Green Bay. And I do think he'll play another season. That's just my personal opinion. Getting into some rookies, you got Kenny Pickett, Sam Howell's getting a little bit of pub right now. Carson Strong. I know a lot of people from the Colts camp kind of like Carson Strong. Interested to know who on this podcast, who are we looking at as far as potential rookie QBs possibly coming in the draft? Doesn't seem like your typical draft where all of your quarterbacks are going to go in the top 5. Seems like there's even a way that some of them fall out even past 10 before your first quarterback is picked. Kenny Pickett, to me, seems to be the consensus number 1 right now. We don't know. We don't know metrics. We haven't seen combine. We haven't seen any of that stuff yet. Senior Bowl's just getting kicked off. I think it's a little bit too early when it comes to all of that. But who do you guys want to know more about? Who do you guys want to talk about? We'd like to have some off-season podcasts centered around topics that you guys, we would love to have you guys light us up like you always do in the comments. If you haven't joined the No Horsing Around family, like, rate, review, share, subscribe. Come on in, join this crew, join this community, and be a part of something that I feel and Steven feels that is very special. Who do you want us to scout? What do you want us to talk about? What are the hot topics? What matters the most to you? And we're going to get into all different things as this offseason, guys. It's super early with a combination of I've got about 6 guys that are draft worthy. And then, you've got some offseason stuff. Not a great free agency quarterback class. Some possible moves. You got to feel like Jim Irsay is really starting to put a little bit of pressure on Chris Ballard and that front office to make something special happen. It'll be interesting. Will it be just business as usual? We stay pat. We don't do anything. And then we go out there and we just surround him with better weapons. I think that would be a mistake personally, but who knows? I'm very interested to know, A, will Tom Brady retire? B, if we trade, what's the most likely trade scenario for you guys? C, if we go in the free agency market, who would you want to see come in? And D, who would you want to scout and who would you like to take if we decide to go the route of drafting a quarterback this year and just kind of riding it out? Just wanted to hop on here real quick, have an opportunity just to get that discussion started. based on the comments in this actual YouTube video, we're going to pick out something from one of you guys. You guys always do such a great job commenting. I'm going to pick out a topic that you guys have, and I'm going to surround my next podcast based off of that narrative. So if you say you want to talk about rookie quarterbacks, free agency quarterbacks, trades, if you want to say about a scenario where we stay with Carson Wentz, I don't care. You pick the scenario when it comes quarterback related. And also, just for fun, hey, Tom Brady, can you stop playing football, man? Can you just give it up? I mean, you got to feel like he's playing those games. Didn't do it like Ben Roethlisberger. Maybe he does end up retiring. I don't know. But until next time, guys, just wanted to hop on here, say a super big thank you. We're almost to 900 subscribers. Can't thank you enough. And our ultimate goal is to be at 1K. We're going to try to be at 1K before free agency kicks off. Steve and I are super thankful for what you guys do. Come on, join the family. Let us know. And you guys are going to control the next thing that I have coming out in my next podcast. Till next